Welcome to Matters Financial and Geopolitical from a Frontier. Thank you for stopping by. I did an interview with a gentleman called Gary Nealon. He's the president of USAWA. And we touched on many interesting things. Gary was big in e-commerce, sold out his company a couple of years ago. He's part of the Mavericks. Has a very interesting perspective on the blockchain, on tokenization, on cryptocurrencies, and a lot more. Do have a listen. Coming to Kenya, for the record, we did not recall our ambassador nor expel Somalia's. We summoned ours for consultations and asked theirs departs for consultations on their side, so that we can resolve this matter with credible and correct information from both sides. Ambassador Michael Kamau. There's been quite a bit of heat around this. Let's see how it develops. The dollar 2018 Eurobond, 10 years at 7.4% and the 30-year at 8.3%. The 30-year was in double digits at the end of last year, so you can see what a stupendous rally it's been. As I said, on the 28th of January, the US interest rate curve shifts significantly lower, and this in turn has boosted frontier and sovereign sub-Saharan African debt prices and lowered yields. Kenya's to go for a $1 billion syndicated loan to settle debt maturing by June this year. This goes back to the end of January when I said a $3.5 billion call is tactically the right call. 1 billion syndicated loan, 2.5 billion of Eurobond. The Kenya shilling is appreciated against the dollar by 1.6% year to date. Diaspora remittances were up a whopping 38.6% last year to $2.7 billion. I said in that same article a move below 100 in the shilling would catch a lot of people off guard. We're just around there at 100.15. Private sector credit growth, which has declined to 2.4% in December 2018 compared to a 5-year average of 11.8% prior to the rate cap legislation. So there's still a squeeze, credit squeeze. 91-day T-bills at 7%, 182-day T-bills at 8.5%, and 364-day T-bills at 9.6%. The average interbank rate declined to 1.4%. Nairobi all shares up 12.01% this year. KenGen share price data is linked on the website. Market cap $412.9 million. Price earnings ratio 5.55. Safaricom market cap $10.576 billion. PE ratio 19.167. Among the top 3 banks by market share on average, mobile and internet banking is the most active transaction channel at 54%. NSE 20 is up 7.47% year to date. Kenya National Bureau of Statistics released the gross county product. Very interesting. Nairobi highest contribution at 21.7%. followed by Nakuru and Kiambu at 6.1% and 5.5%. Isiolo had the lowest contribution at 0.2%. The Nairobi all shares trading at a PE multiple of 12.6 and a dividend yield of 4.6. The value of mobile transactions has grown at a CAGR rate of 66.3% since inception in 2007. And last year, the total volume in 2017 was 4 trillion shillings. Maybe that's 2018. The Competition Authority of Kenya handled 150 merger notifications in the period, a 15.4% increase from 130 in 2017. Dubai-based Grill Shack opened its first restaurant at the Westgate Mall. Population growth is 2.5%, urbanization rate is 4.3%, purchasing power GDP per capita growing at a rate of 7.9% per annum. This is from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, and thank you for stopping by.